carried from Florida.
He's going to Florida because he knows darn well you're not going to issue.
Absolutely. And again, we would not have known that person had that Florida permit, had that investigation not occurred.
So up until the time he has contact with law enforcement, he's out there on the street carrying a concealed gun.
Yes.
And I mean, I think we would all agree that it only takes one person like that carrying a gun, shooting and killing someone or harming a member of law enforcement for this to be a problem. But we're hearing that it's many more than one are out there taking advantage of this loophole.
Absolutely, yes, there's many.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You testified in the second paragraph of your testimony about over the last 2 years having a 92.5% approval rate for carry permit requests. Can you give me a sense, and maybe this is an unfair question, and if you don't know the answer, it's okay, how that stacks up with other counties, or particular in our region? A lot of the testimony today and what will come after you as testimony suggests that Philadelphia has a woefully inadequate process and a very low approval rate. 92.5 seems high, but give me a sense of how that stacks up to the other counties in the area.
I'm not sure how it stacks up to the other counties in the area, but I can only say that Philadelphia is different in and of itself. We have more criminals than the other counties. We have more people who have been arrested numerous times, I'm sure, than a smaller county somewhere else in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is different. It's a first-class city. We have, over 1 million citizens that, we protect every day, and we have people who have permits to carry who shouldn't have them.
Okay. My buddy, Mr. Meyerowitz, testified just a few moments ago. He said that if you're going to be prohibited in Pennsylvania, then you're going to be prohibited in Florida from getting a carry permit. I'm assuming, based on at least the first example of Robert T., that you would disagree with that statement.
Well, yeah, I disagree with Mr. Meyerowitz, and I know Mr. Meyerowitz from appearing at some of our hearings in Philadelphia. Again, if we don't know that they have a permit from Florida, they're not going to be revoked and or prohibited. So Florida, when they do their check on this person and it's not showing that this person, they don't know. Our laws are different than Florida. A prohibiting offense here may not be a prohibiting offense in Florida. We're sending them the information, we're sending them the federal guidelines. When somebody's prohibited, they're prohibited. And we're still having problems with Florida not revoking these permits.
Thank you. And then just a final question, piggybacking on Chairman Maccosi's initial question, I think, of District Attorney Grady. You testified, quote, "We've requested a list of Philadelphia residents with Florida permits. That way we could cross-reference our own database to see if we had any permit denied, revoked, or were ineligible, and then notify the Department of Agriculture in Florida. Our request was denied." So you actually asked Florida for a list of these, what we'll call 3,100 individuals, or roughly that amount, because some may be from the other two states, and they denied it. So that is why, to my questioning earlier to Mr. Grady, you're unable to know who those 3,100 people are because Florida actually denied you that information on residents of your own state. Is that correct?
That's correct. And the 3,100, and I'm sure there's additional now, at one point it was 2,900. Within a few months, the number went up to 3,100. And that's just Florida people. That's not the Utah,
Oh,
New Hampshire.
okay.
That's just Florida.
So you actually asked Florida, you said, just give us a list, in your case, of Philadelphia residents, or the state could ask for state residents, that have a permit from Florida, and they just denied you their names.
Yes.
Yet that permit carries the full weight of the law and rights here in Pennsylvania.
That's correct.
That's very troubling.
Yes,
Thank
it
you,
is.
Lieutenant.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Well, next year, Steve Softwood, legislative committee chairman,